Have you noticed this? The more you chase people, the more they run away. The more you beg for attention, the cheaper your value feels. And the more you explain yourself, the less people respect you. But here's the truth nobody teaches you. Silence is not weakness. Silence is psychological power. Today, we'll break one rule at a time. Never chase, never beg, never explain. And how your silence slowly becomes your strongest weapon. 1. Why chasing destroys your value. Humans value what they might lose. When you chase someone, you're telling them subconsciously, I need you more than you need me. And the human brain reacts instantly. Desire reduces, respect drops, control shifts away from you. This happens in relationships, friendships, workplaces, even family dynamics. The more available you are, the less valuable you feel. Not because you're bad, but because scarcity creates worth. Think about it. Rare things feel special. Common things feel replaceable. When you stop chasing, something strange happens. People start noticing your absence. Your silence creates curiosity. Your value starts rising without effort. Psychology says people don't miss your presence, they miss the feeling they had access to you. 2. Why begging kills attraction. Begging doesn't mean only saying please. Begging can look like over-texting, double messaging, explaining why you deserve respect, asking for bare minimum attention. Psychology calls this low perceived self-worth behavior, and the brain reacts brutally honest. If they don't value themselves, why should I? The harsh truth? Nobody respects desperation. Nobody's attracted to emotional dependency. Nobody values what comes free with pressure. When you beg, you lose emotional authority. You train people to ignore your boundaries. You teach them you'll tolerate disrespect. But when you stop begging, you silently set standards. You force others to rise or walk away. You protect your dignity without words. People either meet your standards or leave your access. 3. Why explaining yourself makes you weak. This is where most people fail. They think, if I explain clearly, they'll understand. But psychology says the opposite. People who respect you don't need explanations. People who disrespect you won't accept explanations. Over-explaining signals self-doubt, need for validation, fear of being misunderstood. And a listener subconsciously thinks, why are they defending themselves so much? Silence does something powerful here. It ends manipulation. It blocks arguments. It protects your emotional energy. You don't owe explanations to people committed to misunderstanding you. Silence confuses manipulators because it removes their control. 4. The psychology of silence as power. Silence is uncomfortable, and the human brain hates discomfort. When you stay silent, others start talking more. They reveal intentions. They expose insecurities. Silence creates mystery, authority, emotional distance, which increases respect. That's why confident people don't argue much, don't justify themselves, don't react immediately. They observe. They respond only when necessary. Strong minds speak less. Weak minds react more. Silence doesn't mean you're scared. It means you're in control. 5. When silence becomes your superpower. You win the moment you understand this. You don't need to prove your worth. You don't need to chase validation. You don't need to explain your boundaries. Let people misunderstand. Let people walk away. Let silence speak. Because the right people will feel your absence, will respect your space, will come back correctly. And the wrong ones, they leave, which is also a win. Never chase, never beg, never explain. Not because you're cold, but because you value yourself. Your silence isn't emptiness, it's strength without noise. And that's real psychological power.
That's MindSwitchFacts.